Okay. Hi, friends. Welcome to Amare. I am drinking my green juice. And what is in this? This is kind of old. You can kind of see, like, it's been in the fridge for a while. Um, I think this is the fourth day. And the longest I have kept a juice that I have, drank a juice that's in the fridge has been, I'm trying to think, like 5 days. Um, and that is not the norm, but I'm able to drink it. It still tastes good after 5 days, and that's the absolute maximum. I don't go beyond that. And it's not all juices that taste good. Like orange juice, for example, you really have to, as soon as you juice that, you want to drink that within 20 hours, maximum 24 hours. After 24 hours, it begins to have like a bitterness to it, and I'm not sure why. But green juice is the only juice really that I can keep for 5 days and drink. No other juice can I do that. Watermelon juice, I'm able to keep that for about 4 days. Pineapple juice, um, it's actually pineapple juice will last for 4 to 5 days. I've never had it for 5 days, but I have had it after 4 days, and it seems to get sweeter the longer it stays in the fridge. It seems to, it kind of like some food that you will make, and then after a few days, the food, tastes more seasoned than it did when you first cooked it. Well, that's the same thing with pineapple juice. It just seems to be sweeter. And what other juices do I make? Oh, carrot juice. Carrot juice also is another juice that you want to have. The maximum I do with carrot juice is about 2 days because it has such a strong flavor. Um, and when you wait past 2 days, it just, that carrot flavor is just too kind of starchy and just too strong. So that's the time for all the different juices. So what I usually drink though is the green juice. When I first started the juicing, of course, those first 2 3 days, when you are having craving, you're feeling like, you're thinking about all kinds of foods that you haven't even thought about eating. You're thinking about them, or snacks or junk food. Um, so I go easy on myself those few days in the beginning. I'll have orange juices, I'll have all the sweet juices, orange juices, pineapple juice, watermelon juice. What else is sweet? Yeah, I'll have those. And then once those, 2 to 3 days are gone, then I'll start on my green juice. The green juice is just, it's just amazing. You know, hold on. It seems as though I sound so loud. I just burped. Okay. Um, but the one thing I like about the green juice, every time I finish drinking this juice, I just feel this sense of well being. Like I feel a spurt of energy. It just makes my body feel good. And I don't know how to really describe it. But it just makes my body feel really good. And what's in this green juice is kale, lemon, cucumber, celery, ginger, and Granny Smith apples. Um, I actually got it from Joe Cross. he is the one that I learned about juice fasting from. Well, he was the first person, I mean, after Joe Cross, I've learned from other people like different juices, like Fully Raw Christina. I get some of the juices from her. I kind of, you know, tweak them a little bit. But right now, my daughter makes the juices, so she doesn't really go like when for Joe Cross. I think he has like two kale leaves, and this is just to make a batch. So like two kale leaves. I think he puts like two apples, one cucumber, um, four or five of the celery um, sticks, not the whole stalk, but like break off some of the celery. And he has four or five, and then he has like half a lemon, a thumb of ginger, and I think that's it. It's like six ingredients. So that's kale, celery, cucumber, ginger, lemon, and the Granny Smith apples. Now, when my daughter makes it, she finds the green juice to be, it's not her favorite juice. So she adds a lot more Granny Smith apples. So for her, for one head of kale, she will put 12 Granny Smith apples. And I think she puts like a whole celery stalk. I don't know how much, but I remember when she told me that she puts 12 Granny Smith apples. I was like, what? But yeah, that's how she likes it. And since, I'm unable to stand for that long a time, without my back going out, you know, beggars can't be choosers. I just have to drink what she makes. And it tastes really good. It doesn't even really taste, I mean, I'm used to the taste now from what I used to do. I'm used to the taste. And the other thing that she does that I don't do when I was making my juices is she will actually strain the juice. So after it comes through the juicer, and I use a Nama juicer, towards the end of this video, she's going to add her making the juice. And one day probably we will have a whole thing of how to put the Nama juicer together and all that. But she's gonna tag how she makes the juices to that. She'll just show a video through it. But yeah, after she juices, she actually strains it through a strainer. So, and she got that from Fully Raw Christina. And she will strain it once, sometimes she strains it twice because she doesn't like the taste of any of that, fiber left behind. Which, when you use the Nama juicer, you really don't get a whole bunch of that stuff anyway. I used to have another juicer that I used to use. I think it's called the Breville, and that you will get quite a bit of that fiber at the end. But she strains it, and I actually, I've gotten used to her straining it, and I like it. I don't like one more than the other, really. I think it just depends on what you like. But yeah, so that's the green juice. Now for the watermelon juice, she does watermelon, and this I think she got from Fully Raw Christina. She tweaks it a little bit, but the main thing is just watermelon, oranges, and pineapple. When we first started juicing, we did not have that much money at that time for groceries, and so but we wanted to start juicing, and so this was a cheap way of starting the juicing, and it made a lot of juice. That juice lasted us for like 3 days. So So that's the watermelon, pineapple, and oranges. Yeah. The other juice I will make just straight pineapple. Straight pineapple. The orange juice, sometimes she'll add some lemon in it. Um, and she says that when she does that, it lasts for like a couple of days instead of just that first day, and wouldn't have like that bitter taste to it. And what else do we make? And carrot juice. Carrot juice, when I used to make it, I used to add lemon. And she doesn't add anything. And it actually, I prefer it without the lemon. Yeah, I prefer it without the lemon. It almost tastes like milk. It gives you that, filling. Um, you feel, you have that, um, gives you that satiety, sati- how do you say that? Uh, anyway, it makes you feel full. And yeah, I think that's it. There was a time I made orange juice and I put turmeric in it. Whew, I like I admire anyone who could put some turmeric in juice and drink that. Whew, that was potent. That was potent. Yeah, and it stained my juicer. So that's not something I'm going to be. I know turmeric is very, very good for women especially, but yeah, I will not be doing that anytime soon. So those are my juices that I am doing now, and almost finished. Almost finished. So this video is a little long. I think I will just tell my daughter to put it, to make a separate video, just a separate video of her juicing, and we'll try to put that up in the next couple of days, and how she uses the Nama juicer. Okay, thanks for stopping by. Remember to, like this video, and the journey continues. Bye.